Welcome, everyone, to the Cosmere Reads for Season 2, Episode 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Sorry. Gotta do some Beatles reference for you guys.
What is the Beatles reference? I have no idea.
Number 9. The whole song, which is number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
Did not
number
know
9,
this.
Number 9. I think it's from
I like the Beatles, but I don't know the entire.
Yeah, it's a deep cut. I think it's from Magical Mystery Tour.
Okay.
I think it's off that album, either that or the White Album. Someone might Revolution number 9. Revolution number 9.
I thought I knew everything off the White Album, so I guess my memory must be getting
Let's see. It is off of the White Album.
Okay. I remember the Gray Album, which was the album that was a crossover between Jay-Z's Black Album and the White Album by Beatles.
Yeah.
And that thing was pretty good.
Let's see. Yeah, number 9 is it's off the White Album.
Okay, gotcha. It's got to be like 20 years since I've listened to that thing.
It is
like
8
start to finish.
It is 8 minutes of them just saying number 9, number 9, number 9.
Obviously, I committed it to memory.
Yeah. All right. I've read them before. I'm in the midst of the Oathbringer single. Oh, so good. Oathbringer's so good. Anyway.
The Sanderlanche, man. That's right, man. I'm looking for. Yeah, it's about time for us to have another Sanderlanche, man. Come on.
We're getting close. We're getting close. We're like
I need a good Sanderlanche. I mean, we are accelerates and just goes down a hill.
4,
it's 5. Like a child like running down a hill with their arms flailing, just like in circles. Just
Yeah, we are like 4 or 5 weeks away from the end of the book, so we're getting close.
Okay,
getting close.
Good.
We'll get there. We'll get there. How's everything going?
Oh, I can't complain, man. So yeah, doing good.
I had to take my car to the shop to get new brakes, so I was carless yesterday. So that was fun.
I had to take my car to the shop twice this past week because I took it to the family reunion, and my electric car has these flaps on the front that open when it drives, specifically to cool the battery because it gets so hot. So I was like, let me go ahead and just get this done because the flap wasn't opening right, and I was like, okay. I don't want the batteries overheating, right?
Yeah.
$900, dude, because everything for electric car is expensive. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. Electric cars are. Yeah, I get new brakes and rotors on my front brakes because I drove it way too long with even though it started making the noise, I was.
Oh, that whining noise?
No, it was grinding.
Like, that's the noise. That's like the caliper. Not the caliper, but it's like, is it the indicator? It's like an indicator. That
no, the squealing usually happens. So it never squealed.
You never got the indicator noise.
I never got the indicator noise. It was weird. And it's so strange because I just had my car inspected in May and they passed. So it's like, I don't know.
I mean, inspection is so subjective, dude.
It is.
But you find some good ones and you find some that are like super anal about it.
Usually, I took it because I bought it through a dealership. And the dealership gave like free inspections for life. So I got inspected at the dealership. And usually when they do the free inspections, they go through everything to try to find things to sell you on.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So like, I always just assume like, oh yeah, they looked at everything because they're trying to find anything to fail me to make more money. Right. And they passed it. I was like, So that's why I was in denial about the brakes. I was like, it's making noise. It sounds like brakes, but there's no way. It was just inspected. Like, there's no way.
Man, you just never know with these guys.
Never know. But yeah, no, I didn't do brakes.
Yeah, but I agree with you though. It's like you think that they would go through with the fine tooth comb just so that way they can upsell.
Yeah, so they could sell more stuff. Yeah. Like, oh, we're gonna fail it. This was borderline. We're gonna fail it. You have to get new brakes now.
Yeah.
So
the film on your cigarette lighter is actually starting to peel away a bit. So it's like it's time to replace your entire dashboard.
Yeah. Exactly. No, it's funny like what are inspection items and what aren't, like things that are like, because I remember my wife had a Tahoe and the whole instrument panel was broken, so like you couldn't tell your speed, you couldn't tell, like all the gauges didn't work, nothing worked. Like, the speedometer didn't work. It's not an inspection item. You don't need to know how fast you're going.
Oh no, that's optional now.
That's optional.
I just thinking about that. I bet you there's a whole generation of drivers right now who have never seen a cigarette lighter in a car.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. That's
like the old planes that have them welded shut because people used to smoke on planes.
Yeah, man. Do you remember the old? It's like a metal tray that used to have in between the seats.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And they welded them shut.
That's right. They did weld them shut. That's right. And then they were on the planes, and you couldn't open them. And they always make that really distinctive, like creaky kind of noise.
Yeah. New planes don't have that, but yeah.
No, they ain't got
I think at this point, all those planes are probably not flying anymore.
They're gone. They're gone, man.
They're gone.
No,
that'd be an old plane.
They got rid of them not because of that, but because the seats were too wide. They were like, we got to maximize the number of butts we can put on this plane.
Exactly. Smaller. Yeah, it's always unnerving too. Like we the plane that we flew back from Florida a few weeks ago, it was their first passenger flight. It was a brand new plane. I mean, they had done delivery flights, and done test flights, and then, took delivery, but it was the first passenger flight.
So were you nervous?
No.
I mean, they put them things through the ringer.
No, actually, I'd rather be in a new plane than the ones.
You're daggone straight. Have you ever seen those memes where they show like a plane has got like duct tape basically on the wing?
I flown on one of those planes. I flew TWA. The airline's out of business because all the wrecks.
Jeez, yeah. What was the other one? Not JetBlue. The other one that was like they had the major
Pan Am.
No, it was the one that they crashed in Florida. It was a small plane. It crashed in Florida. It had like a bunch of tanks on it.
AirTrain.
I think it was like AirTran, something like that. Anyway, yeah, and then they like rebranded themselves, and then they eventually went out of business.
Yeah, there was AirTran, then they rebranded. Oh no, it's ValueJet, and they rebranded as AirTran.
There you go, ValueJet. That was the one, ValueJet,
and they rebranded it as AirTran.
Yeah,
to try to. It's funny when companies do that when they have like scandals and they just try to rebrand. Like First Union Bank was like notorious for like scam people and all sorts like that. So they bought a little tiny bank in Virginia called Wachovia.
Yep.
And then rebranded their name as Wachovia.
SunTrust, Central Fidelity, there's a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, they bought a little tiny small bank and then rebranded as that bank's name.
Yeah,
like, this bank has a great reputation. Let's buy them.
Especially after the Big Short, the housing crisis, blah blah blah. All them banks were doing that left and right. All of a sudden, everybody had new names.
Yep.
What's your bank's name now? Oh, we're actually the little Ankh symbol that Prince used to use.
Pretty much. Fun times.
Yeah, man.
The money game. So you ready to start part 2? The Call of Elantris?
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
That's what it's called. It's called The Call of Elantris.
The Call of Elantris.
Yeah. Got it. I didn't pay attention to that. I'm sure it said that in the audiobook,
part
but
2,
I didn't pay attention.
The Call of Elantris.
Call of Elantris.
All right. Call of Elantris, and then the Spirit of Elantris. And then the
what was the first? That's the part 1 was called. Was it
part 1 was the Shadow of Elantris.
Oh, so it's the Shadow, the Call, and then the next is going to be the Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the novella that comes afterwards is the Hope for Elantris. Hope.
Okay.
Hope for Elantris. Hope.
Thanks. Ooh, but keep going.
Yeah. All right. So let's go right to chapter 28. These are really short chapters followed by a really long one, chapter 32. So we'll kind of race through and get to chapter 32. Well, there's still some nuggets here. So chapter 28 is Hrathen, Galadon, and Karada. And they're at the pool. Of the pool in the library, where the library is, they found. Right. And they're just realizing like how many books there are and how long it's going to take to learn all this stuff. Yeah.
Well, the pool isn't next to the library, isn't the pool like further past the library?
Well, they went through the library to get to the pool.
Right. So it's not like they're like next to each other.
Sure. But yeah, so but they're trying to restrict the knowledge of all that.
Yeah, but the library seems like it's pretty extensive, and the library doesn't have any sludge in it, so that's convenient.
Yeah. And they learned a lot about Andor during this first part. It has a lot of like info dump about like how it works and how like the Elantrians were able to like basically break the veil by drawing symbols. Like there was like basically pull power from another like I think they like a Windows. I think that's how they describe it, if I remember correctly.
I know he started describing some of the ANs and stuff, and I didn't commit it to memory. So I just knew it kind of tangentially as he was speaking about it.
Yeah. So I mean, the first part is just talking about that. Then they start talking about trying to figure out a way to wipe out all Sheor's followers.
Which that seems kind of like a hard task in general. I mean, because they seem like kind of like I can't remember what series I'm thinking of, Wildlings or something like that. They're just like mindless, right?
28 Days Later.
Is that what they call it? Wild? Some show or
Walking Dead.
Wildlings. I don't know what's that
Wildlings.
from.
I don't know. Wildlings.
Heck, and I read so many comic books. It could be from a comic book for all I know. So I could be easily.
Well, that's Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Wildlings.
Right? Did they up the north of the wall? Weren't they called Wildlings?
That's probably what it's from. Yeah, it's probably from the book. Yeah, it's probably from the books. The Song of Ice and Fire. Okay. Yep. But they just seem like they're just out there and doing crazy stuff, right? So you just kind of wonder, it's like, well, if we can't convince them to do stuff, then we just got to treat them like they're just, volatile, right? They can do anything, anytime, and let's just not mess around with that.
Yeah, but they wouldn't try to figure out a way to, to trap or wipe them all out because they're just losing the war to attrition.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't help though that their leader is also crazy as mother, whatever. It's just like this little thing of a child, all of that is just like, well, how do you reason with that? All she does is sit around and beg for food all the time.
And she's just a little shop of horrors. Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah.
Feed me.
She's just, she's the worst.
I should get that clip. Feed me, Seymour. Little
that's
shop of horrors.
That's actually, I guarantee if you get the Feed Me joint, I bet you could probably use it for other chapters in this book because it comes up a lot. Yeah. So you might want to double down.
I'm going to make a play called The Little Shop of Sheors.
Okay.
We can make a shirt. Little Shop of Sheors.
You know what? AI can make it happen right now.
Now.
I used AI to make a whole bunch of stuff and I loved it. I was like, hey, make the Scotch cologne, and that thing like whipped it up.
Oh yeah.
Like, no problems. I was like, go ahead, AI.
Yeah.
Putting artists out of work.
Yeah, no. It's one of those things where you want to be against it at the same time. It's I made this comparison at work the other day to someone that's like against it. Someone was making an argument against AI, and I was like, it's like the horse trader that was against cars.
Yeah,
it's here. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, just don't think that it's going to save and do everything for you.
Oh,
these people who like use it to write, and I get it. I get it as a student being lazy. Don't use it to write a paper. Okay, it is obvious that it's not you. It's got to be in your voice, right?
Unless you use Quillbot.
There's so many tools now that can actually suss out AI. It's not even, and they're like they're getting better because you're using AI to catch AI.
You can use ChatGPT to have them write something, and then you can use Quillbot, which will then read what the AI wrote, and then look and see how much is paraphrased and how much is overlapped, and then rearrange words and letters to make it even more unique voice. And they compare it to all thousands of articles and use the AI to make it even more.
I get all of that, but I'm saying that, like, for example, people know that I am known for me and my circuitous language that I use, where I just go into just flowery blah blah blah. So if I use some like obscure word in a paper, everybody's like, "Yeah, he does that. Don't even worry about that." This guy drops the word perfunctory like it's nothing, stuff like that.
This is Alondo right here. I got a clip of you.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
Thank you. See, that's me.
You know what that
who's babbling all the time and dropping cuss words because you don't have any better, your vocabulary. You're no lexicographer. Then don't all of a sudden start putting like these, like, what do they call them, 25-cent words in your paper, using words like perhaps in a paper, AI.
Yeah.
There's so many obvious telltale signs. That's what I
Yeah.
tell people. I'm like, hey, look, if you want to take something, write it, and then tell AI clean it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
I get that. But
yeah, there's a lot of like these little tools that I learned from. I had a couple of good writing teachers. Like in history, you write. I was a history major, so you write a ton of papers, and I had a lot of people that gave me some really good advice on a lot of things. Like, what was the one thing they always said? Go on a witch hunt. So find anytime witch is used, like this witch can, like, this is that. So which can do this, and cut out the word witch out of everywhere. Because a lot of times it's a filler word,
right?
A lot like or
yeah.
So it's you can just cut it out and it still makes sense without it. So just cut out the word.
I wish that we had a better filler word in English than like in Italian, the word in Italian is allura. I'm like, can we have a cool word like that?
Yeah, it'd be cooler.
They say it all the time in Italy. They're like, allura, and it's like, yeah, it's great.
For a while, like was a filler word.
That's right. Like was the word for
it was a filler word in lexicon.
But then it became like it was like more attributed to like a Valley Girls and stuff like that. So you just didn't do it anymore.
There.
And so he was like, so it's like it's all stuff to just kind of lengthen out the time while you get your thought together, right?
Yeah.
So like I just did. So
instead of my brother always just goes
he just elongates that thing right on out, huh?
There's no M. It's just
right. Sounds like he's having a gastric flare up.
He's a doctor. He can say whatever he wants.
Again, might be having gastric flare ups. That's all I'm saying.
Good times. I say a lot, but it is what it is.
Do you?
I think so.
We'll see if the glass is shattered on this. We'll see if now I recognize it, more than you said. I
don't as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Because I made a concentrated effort, like at work.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Like at work. I made a constant. Now I'm using like.
Such a Valley girl.
Such a Valley girl. Oh my God.
But I'm going to listen for it. I mean, I'm going to listen for it because I don't think you do. But
yeah, I made a concentrated effort a while ago to cut it out for more confident speaking and that kind of stuff, especially while leaving messages and things like that.
Oh, like voicemail messages? Sure.
Yeah, I'd never. No.
I can understand that.
I use a lot more.
Not I can now maybe, but see, I could be having one of those Mandela effects where I think you're doing it, but you really haven't been. I was like, that sounds like something you probably do a lot, but I don't.
Now I'm just gonna say throughout this entire podcast on purpose, just to mess with you.
You're gonna do like the Robin Scherbatsky on How I Met Your Mother, where she was like, and she did that, and then they made a drinking game out of it, and then she purposely said it a whole bunch on an interview and got people drunk.
Yep,
all the college students.
I'm just gonna say, bros, higher, bop.
Oh no! All right, Hanson.
Hey, those lyrics are really deep if you actually gotta read them.
Do I have to?
They are.
I have never listened to a single Hanson song in my entire life.
Let's see. You never heard
one of them? Isn't one of them like a type 1 diabetic or
maybe
something? Yeah, which I feel bad for that.
Like they like no one ever actually paid attention to the lyrics of it, but like there's
of Bop. Is deep. Wait, get out of here.
Let's say you have so many relationships in your life, only one or two will last. You'll go through all the pain and strife, and you turn your back, and they go by so fast. So, oh yeah, they've gone so fast. Bop, better bop. That's, I mean, like it's literally talking about like.
Yeah, that's deep if you're a teenager. I get it.
But like for the kids, it was like, I mean, like for kids, it was deep. That's what I'm saying. Like it was a lot more meaningful than people give it credit for. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's like.
So what you're saying is it's not as bubblegum pop is
Right.
what I would suppose.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm not saying
that's fair enough. I will relent on that argument because
I'm not saying
you're
it's like
right.
Thoreau.
Right.
Like,
you're not saying they're like the Bob Dylan of their era.
Yeah, no.
that they were a little better than if I was listening to the Backstreet Boys. No, if I said something about the Backstreet Boys, they're gonna come at me. I can feel it.
Am I sexual?
I feel it in the air tonight. Someone's gonna come at me if I say something about the Backstreet Boys.
I just love the fact that it's just like a dude saying "am I sexual" and a bunch of his guy friends saying "yeah."
Hey, Backstreet's back. Come on. We have gotten so far off course.
It's okay. It's okay. That's what we're doing tonight.
It is. That's all we do. That's all we do now.
It's great. So
we just wander.
Just wander around. Speaking of wandering, Spirit goes to wander over to Sereni.
He sidles up next to her.
Yeah, talk about the daily food distribution, and warns her to be wary. And as he feared, Cher's gang attacks.
Wait. He makes it now. This is the part that gets me. He makes it clear that he's like warning her, like something's going to happen, like today. Like he has like insider knowledge. He's like, something's going to go down, and then nothing happens, and he's like, oh, I guess I was wrong. And then like right on cue, he's like, I guess I was wrong. You'll never expect the Spanish Inquisition.
I didn't have it ready.
I know you didn't. That's okay.
It was just like,
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Is so I was like, why all of a sudden this particular night, that day, does that happen? I don't know. I've got no rhyme or reason to it. I found it interesting though.
Yeah.
So
it's funny how life works sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny.
But
some people would say it's ironic, don't you think? Just a little too ironic.
Right.
Yeah, I really do think.
The irony is the song is not ironic.
It's not.
We got so into music talk today. All right. So the fact that that he says that, then this happens, I was like, oh dude, your credibility is going to go in the crapper, because now it sounds like you were trying to warn her to make sure she was like shielded because you planned the attack. And then she looks over and he's got sheepishly got like a bag of food he had for the, what is it called? The Hayod? Is that what he calls
the Hoyd? The
Hoyd, thank you. No. He's got the bag of food for
Hoyd.
He's like, whoops. And I'm like, dude, you seem like you're so much smarter than all of this. And then in this particular chapter, I was like, I'm going to say it. The writing got really uneven here.
It did.
The writing got so uneven here. And I was like, nope. Nope, you can't sell me on this one. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Yeah, she's just all of a sudden like, you're trying to withhold food, aren't you?
The whole thing, I was like, oh, this is rough.
And Spirit's like, yeah, kind of. But yeah, we don't want people to eat this because there's going to be slaves to the food. It's, we don't need this. This is bad.
I mean, I do like the fact that who's her dude? The night guy.
Yes. It is.
Is it? Oh gosh.
What's his name? He's a general.
Yeah. Anyway, I like him because he comes up a couple times in this.
Iandel?
Is that his name?
Iandel?
Iandel sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And then of course, I'm like super shook up about his guard Sailing getting injured. That was rough.
Yeah,
I was like, no, not. I mean, he's just taking knocks on bumps and bumps. And I'm like, nope. I was like, he can't keep putting himself out here like this. He's going to get taken out.
Yep.
And when he does in this, chapter, I was like, are you kidding me? This is fine. Yeah. This is going to happen now, right? Yep. And sure enough, he goes down. I mean,
yep.
It was like a cudgel or something that they used to like hit him in the. I was like,
yeah,
no, he's done.
He goes into a catonic state.
Yeah, and then he's like, just repeating a mantra, like he's like, I was going to protect you or save you or whatever he says. I can't remember. Yeah. But he keeps saying it like a mantra, and I was like, oh man, he's really shook up about it. And then that's when Hrathen says, oh, he's done, he's gone, and I was like, no, he's not. He's fine. He's fine. Just put that Joker on some crutches. He's no. He was like, he's done.
He's done.
Like, son of a. That
emotional damage.
Yo, it takes me right back to my boy. From Mistborn. He became
Spook.
No, not Spook.
He said eyes.
Yeah. So we said
Marsh.
Marsh. Thank you.
Okay, Marsh,
this is that type of situation for me because I hated when Marsh like flipped.
Yeah.
And the whole deal. This is like that for me, but of course, he's not going to turn evil. But just the fact that he's like now become part of the mindless, that really it kind of got to me. So I was like, that's rough because he was like loyal and strong and skilled and had everything going for him.
Yeah.
So
like Hodor,
yes, definitely. That's a Hodor situation all day long.
Yeah. Just keeps on saying Hodor over and over again. Hodor.
Yeah, man.
Hold the door.
That's a rough situation.
Hold the door. 29. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Sereni and Ash, they return to the carriage to go to the palace. Like, awesome.
Wait, sorry. One quick thing. Help me, because I felt like in chapter 28, the perspective kept changing.
It was Raiden's perspective, all from Raiden.
No, because then Sereni, it goes from her point of view for a while at the end of the chapter. And that really threw me off a lot. And again, that's the reason why I say the writing is very uneven right here. I didn't like the fact that it switched over because then it went from her point of view
back
towards the end of the chapter. And I was like, whoa. These chapters are like, it's from one person's perspective. And I was waiting. I even rewound it to make sure I didn't miss the fact that it changed to the next chapter.
Yeah.
And it had not.
Okay.
So anyway, that was the other reason that the writing...
It was since the first book, trying to experiment while doing a book is what writers will do.
I'm fine with that.
Trying to change things up. Ooh, let's try this. Be edgy. Robert Jordan did the same thing with Wheel of Time. Like he did the... which is the most in Eye of the World, the first book for. I already packed that book. By the way, I'm moving, so that's why you have boxes and stuff in the background.
Right.
And that's why the shelves are empty. I've already packed up my Wheel of Time books. So I was like, in Eye of the World.
I don't remember reading Eye of the World and thinking anything like that, but I don't.
So there's this one scene when they're traveling on the road to Camelin, and they're having a fever dream, and they have a flashback. And then within the flashback, they have another flashback. So it's like a flashback within a flashback. And it was like a literary device that Robert Jordan, he never did it again. But he was trying to do something like different. And
sure.
It's like once you get the timeline, it makes more sense, but it's really confusing.
Yeah, look, if there's a time to take a big swing, it's in your first book, right?
Oh, yeah. Try to do new things. Try to do something different.
Sure, but it was enough to throw me off because we've done Mistborn,
which is a later book,
right. And so it threw me off enough where I was like, wait a minute, what happened here? And it just really, it took me out of the element for like a while. I was like, wait, why are we on Sereni's point of view anyway? So,
but Sereni's in the carriage right now. And she's really upset because Spirit deceived her and is withholding food. And how
she was falling for dude.
How dare he? Yeah.
Because they even said, that in the last chapters that she was like looking wistful, and they thought she was looking wistful at Lord who cares. But really it's because she was thinking about Hrathen. So she had them. She had them hooker eyes.
Some bedroom eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Bedroom eyes.
She's like, "How you doing, sailor?"
The bedroom eyes. But yeah, withholding food from the Elantrians. Kind of, but at the same time, this incident will cause prejudice against the Elantrians to be reinforced. So she's kind of doesn't want to share it that much.
Right. And then she gets crazy mad when father-in-law about to send all the armies, and she's like, "Oh hell no, you do not!" And then she lays him out. I mean, good God! Yeah, I mean, it like really messes with like the whole power structure. She doesn't realize what she's done.
She does. Yep. She lays into him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. She got him crying and like wanting to like retreat to his room.
Yep. So he convinces him like through blackmail to cancel the attack, and she turns back to the city and is like, "Hey, there's orders from Iadon. We're canceling the attack. You guys can go home now." I was like, I got orders to cancel attack. There's nothing about me going home. I ain't going anywhere.
Right, that's right. She's like, I want to attack, but I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, I'm staying right here. And then she sits there and waits until the other order comes in. Finally,
right? Because it was two things that went. So first, it was the ion went, like flew.
Yeah,
and then it was writing down a retraction on the orders itself, which had to be traveled by the chief guard or whatever you want to call it. That it had to actually chief. I said chief guard. That sounds terrible. It's actually like the head person of the King's Guard, I guess, is probably the better way to put that. Yeah. And then he's got to ride it out there with the King's seal and all the thing. So that's that's how that had to go down. So it was like a wait. We didn't know how long a wait until we get to the next chapter.
Well, before that, she does look back at the Elantrians that are all like really bad wounded from the attack. Like there's just people that are like missing limbs, all sorts of stuff. And she looks down and realizes that it has this epiphany, like, oh, they don't actually need food.
Yeah, because this Joker is like missing legs, but she sees his arm still doing things.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, they can still live after all of that.
Yep. And then she sees Spirit cradling the body of, I guess it's is it Salen?
Salen. He's still cradling.
And she's like, even a tyrant can still, show empathy, or something like that. I think is what she says. So she regrets being upset with him.
Yeah.
She feels bad. She's like, oh, he cares.
She got a little remorse, a little regrets.
Yeah. So she goes to Uncle K, Hunky K's house.
Hunky K.
Hunky K's house to seek refuge. And they're like, yo, we heard what you said to the king. That is...
That's a baller move.
That's gangsta.
That's a bold move.
It's a bold strategy.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Pays off for him. Yeah.
Okay. She's like, oh, I could do it again. Like, oh no, pressure luck.
Yeah.
You'll be beheaded if you do too much.
I like the fact though, she thought that was gonna be like on the down low. First of all, there were people in the room when that happened. I mean, that's like just glossed over entirely. That there were people in the room. Now they might have been his like King's Guard or whatever, but still there were people in the room. But the fact that she was yelling so loud that people could hear from outside the room.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You're raising your voice to the king. I mean, everyone's gonna know. I don't know, something about that scene reminded me of A Christmas Story, where whatchamacall, the main dude, and he goes off on the bully, and then the dude's like, yo, your mother, because she's like walking up, he's like trying to get him to shut up. He's like, no, your mother. That's the way it is. It's like, that's the way it is. It's like she's yelling at the king. You don't do that, but there's nobody to be like, yo.
Yeah. The servants are just in the corner, just going like, awkward.
You know what? No.
Awkward.
Oh, I love that one, dude. Peel joint.
Key and Peele. Oh yeah, Key and Peele's.
Oh man,
they're great.
K and P, I love it. Yo, K and P all day.
You want to go? You want to go, man? You want to go? Yeah, we can go now, man. That's cool. Like, oh, he wants to go.
Oh, he wants to go. Jeez, let us find out that someone in one of these books is named Aaron. It's going to be Aaron all day long.
Aaron.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. So as they're discussing, the Elantrians are about to be attacked and the browbeating of Iadon, Hrathen comes in. He's like, "Yo, did you hear?" And like, "Yeah, we're talking about it right now." Like, "Yeah, she's here." She told me, like, "No, not that."
He's like, "Not that."
Like,
that's old news.
You'll never believe.
That's yesterday's news.
Who got the Riod and who got the COVID? Who got the vid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll never believe who got the COVID.
Who got the vid?
I guess that's 2020. Who got the Mpox?
The Mpox. Okay, I love it. Oh, let's go.
Hey, just declared a national state of emergency today. So yeah, the health department did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because it's on the uptick, yo. Because I'm pretty sure I had something akin to it a couple weeks ago. So
they've even had some school closings already. Up
yeah,
north.
I mean it's been serious this summer.
Yeah.
This summer it's like it's in heat.
COVID part 2.
Part 2.
We're gonna shut everything down again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those were the days.
What was Naked Gun? The Naked Gun. What was the subtitle of the second Naked Gun movie? Shoot, 33 and a
part
third.
2?
No, that's
Hot Shots.
Hot Shots Part 2. What is Naked? Shoot, I gotta type it. I have to know. With Naked Gun, the second what was the subtitle of Naked Gun Part 2?
Yeah, 33 and a third was the third one.
The Smell of Fear. There it is. That's what I was trying to think of. The Smell of Fear. That's what this is with the COVID.
There's a Ron White joke that I quote all the time, and it's the
speed of smell. I use it all the time.
I use that all the time.
Yes,
speed of smell.
Yeah. And when I wanted to talk about how slow something moves, I'm like, that thing moved at the speed of smell. And people crack a laugh. I was like, I didn't make that. That's Ron White.
A Ron White joke. Yeah,
all day long.
It's great.
I always. Hey, look, I always attribute my sources.
Yeah,
just in case.
Speed of smell. That's my favorite lines. One of my only favorite lines. Ron White. Ron White has some pretty good stuff. That's his best.
Well, that and the other one I remember is at the time he said, because Mercedes-Benz don't make a van.
They do now.
They do now, which is prophetic, I guess.
So his other sniff was, "You put me in public. I did not want to be drunk in public. They put me
drunk in public. They call
me
the
bouncer
tater,
put me in public.
They call me tater salad.
They call me taters." It's a decent stand-up.
Yeah, he's good back in the day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Him and Mitch Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg, yes, man. Mitch Hedberg, yo, R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
Absolutely, man. That dude.
If carrots are made of alcohol, all the rabbits would be drunk.
No. I hate how much I can laugh at a Mitch Hedberg joke. I swear, that Joker. Oh my gosh! If there's anybody out there who has not listened to Mitch Hedberg, please do.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Please do. He was the new version of the one-liners.
Oh yeah,
and he killed it every single time, and I loved him. Yes. R.I.P. to that dude. Oh my gosh! Yes. All right.
Yeah. What was it? Alcoholism is the only disease that people yell at you for having.
It's the only.
It's like,
yeah, you're right.
He's like alcoholism is the only disease that people yell at you for having. No one says like, "God damn it, you have lupus."
Yep. Oh my gosh! Now I gotta go listen to some Mitch Hedberg because oh man, I could listen to that for hours. I mean, Patton Oswalt's always gonna be like my number one because I love that dude and I like how cerebral he is. But Mitch Hedberg, though, oh my god, this dude. Yes. All right, enough sidebars.
All right,
we were talking about
30.
Getting the vid.
In the vid.
That's the vid.
Oh, in this chapter, though, it doesn't say who it was, but we find out the next chapter. But
well, not there's any surprise who it was.
30. It's like literally a 3-minute chapter. It's super short. But like it's Hrathen wakes up and he's now splotched and like immediately walks down to the chapel. I am now sick. Look at me.
Mm-hmm,
Look at me. I am sick.
Yeah. He's got the not the loop, the leprosy.
The leprosy, yeah.
Yeah, no one's to touch him. Yeah, so he's getting like all like set up and cleaned and robed and given his basket of fruits.
Yeah, and Dilaf looks at him in hatred. Like,
of course he does.
You're one of them now.
One of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's sent out there, and he gets thrown to the gates, and he immediately throws his food to the side and kneels in the courtyard and starts
praying
to Janet.
And I think he does it like 3 times or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, did he think that was like gonna just take 3 times? He was gonna get fixed? Is this like, this ain't like Ruby Slippers and you just click your heels 3 times and you're like healed?
Maybe.
But of course, the whole time I'm thinking to myself, I was like, okay, so whatever thing you drank gave you this.
Yep.
And I'm expecting that you know exactly how long it's going to take for it to wear off, for you to turn back.
I don't think he knows a whole lot. I mean,
so, but he knows either way it goes. He knows it's temporary.
Yeah,
that's where I'm getting. That's where I'm conjecturing.
Yeah,
and 3 times of prayers. I was like, that's a bit soon.
Yeah,
so I'm waiting for like a day. That's what I'm thinking. A day, 8 hours.
Yep. So chapter 31.
Yes.
Raiden brings Salen to the suicide pool or whatever you want to call it, the pool.
Oh yeah, the pond where the last guy was dropped off in.
So
the elderly dude
to take his bath.
Yeah. He took his
1, 2, 3. Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Sorry, that was probably insensitive.
That was new. All right, but he was taking a bath. We're kind of in the middle of the whole ritual. It just kind of thrusts you into it. It's like the middle of the ritual.
But it's been like 3 days, and he put him out of his misery. So because
and
he doesn't immediately like disappear. He bothers for a while, then
it's like his eyes like look up there or something like that at it, or not at him, just like look up, like blindly in the sky kind of thing, and
right.
Then he just kind of
melts.
Alka-Seltzer fizzles.
Yep. It's a whole pool full of piranha solution.
The
piranha solution.
Plop plop fizz fizz.
Plop plop fizz fizz. Which they made popular by Breaking Bad. Which they did not use the correct formula in Breaking Bad on purpose because they didn't want people actually making the stuff.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
but
I've read so many stupid articles about
the formula is actually really easy. You can make it.
It is super freaking easy. If you're really that worried about trying to figure it out, there's like so many
resources you could find.
Don't go to TV, please don't.
Don't go to TV to find out how to make stuff. Yeah, you can make it stuff at home. But we're live on the internet, so I'm not going to tell you. go find your.
It reminds me of the terrorist cookbook. Whenever he's like, "Oh, you know how easy it is to make blah blah blah," and I was like, "Do you know how easy it is to find this stuff now anywhere?"
Yeah.
The terrorist cookbook terrorist cookbook was edgy back when you had to print it off on a dot matrix printer because that was like the only way you could read it. It was like download it off of a bulletin board and then print it all out. I get that. But come on, now in 2024, Terrorist cookbook is basically like you give it to like a child and be like, look, this is what can happen if you use some stuff and do the things and mix the things.
There was like a string of people like making the works bomb.
Yeah.
The works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we used to make them all the time as kids, and apparently like it made like news locally of like people like putting it in people's mailboxes and blowing them up, and I was like, "Is that that was not newsworthy? We were kids. That
it's just
all the time.
It's just what happened when kids would get hold of information. They would blow some stupid nonsense up. I mean, kids were like rolling into like kids like they were rolling into dog houses and blowing up dog houses. I mean, just because it was like, oh, it's a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They wanted to see a doghouse explode. Okay, sure.
A lot of stuff when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lit a lot of things on fire. Blew up a lot of things.
Yep.
It was fun. The 80s were a wild time.
80s were a different time.
The 80s were a different time. 80s and 90s.
Of course, back in the 80s, one of the things we used to do was go ring a doorbell and run away, which is now the dumbest thing you could ever do with Ring doorbells. I mean, now they have video evidence of you walking. And think about how dumb that is.
I got a Ring camera.
Think about how dumb the concept is. You run up to a house, you ring the doorbell and run away. And the joke is you made someone get up out of their chair to go answer their door.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest kid joke ever. I made you stand up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, now the dog poo one in the bag, I never got that.
The fire, like the fire.
You light a bag of dog poo on fire. Who steps on it? It's like if you see a bag of dog poo on fire, like on your front porch, it's like, well, my front porch is concrete, so I'll just wait for it to burn out. Oh, it smells bad? Guess what I'm gonna do? Get a hose.
Yeah. We were a lot better about pranking as kids. We had a friend of actually Ian, my co-host from Real Reads.
Yeah.
His older brother Jared did like a fantastic Russian accent. And at parents' house, we had an outdoor intercom system, so we could hit the button and talk to people outside at the door.
Right. So
we would order pizza and like hide like a $20 bill because that's how much a pizza cost back then, with the tip and everything. It's $20. I think that's for 2 pizzas.
I was gonna say you get a lot more than one pizza.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3 pizzas. But anyway,
you're getting a Little Caesar pizza deal, man. Come on,
yeah. But we leave $20 in the doormat and like with the intercom, like, and we'd sit there and watch the window for the pizza man to come. And there's one time when like the pizza man was on the way, the mailman showed up first. And the $20 bill is just showing right there. He looks down at it, and immediately Jerry goes to intercom, goes, "This is Gimelnitsky. You see the $20 bill? Do not touch the $20. Or we will release the dogs." Like, this Russian accent. It's fantastic. Fun times. But we used to do
the only thing I ever did, I'll admit, one thing I did do. I used to work at a place called Crystals, which is like really popular in like the South, and I love Crystals better. I like Crystals better than White Castle. Still stand by that. Not that there's Crystals like near me. I'm glad they're not, because I'd be like a 280-pound guy right now if that's the case. But I was responsible for like picking up the orders on the drive-through, and back in the day, I could do a perfect Bullwinkle impression, and so I would answer it, and I can't do it now. I'm trying to. I can't even put it together vocally, but. Anyway, so I would answer it and I would be like, "Hey, welcome to Crystals." Blah, 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 blah. And again, it was perfect back in the day.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, and they were like, people would be laughing in the car, like, listening to the order, and then they would get to the window and I would be deadpan as hell. And I'd be like, "Hi, your order came to 765," and they're like looking like, "Oh, who's gonna be the funny guy in the window?" And I'm like, "Yeah, your order came to 765. They're like, "Oh, okay. Who's the guy that did the order?" And I was like, I took your order. What's going on?" They're like, "Oh my gosh, you had such a funny voice." You think my voice is funny? You think my voice is...
Have you seen the prank videos on the drive-through, or some like knowing that they sell Coke products instead of Pepsi products, and they ask for Pepsi on purpose? Have you seen that? So There's videos about there. They go through the drive-thru. They're like, "Yeah, can I have a large Pepsi?" And they're like, "Oh, we sell Coke here." I was like, "Can I have a gram then?"
Okay. Sure. I get
pretty
this. I get this. Okay.
And the person on the other says, "Do you want a hooker with that too?"
Okay. I can get this. Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's pretty good videos. Yeah, 9/11 changed a lot of things. We used to be able to take our boat and go up to the aircraft carriers at Norfolk and literally put our hand on the aircraft carriers. No one cared. All the sailors thought it was funny. The kids coming up to touch the Navy boats. Yeah, they didn't care.
Oh, well, I mean, hell, you say 9/11. I mean, there was a bunch of other stuff. I mean,
the coal bombing is what changed that.
So I grew up. Yeah. See, there you go. Thank you. So I grew up in a military base.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a bunch of stuff that happened before 9/11 that changed a lot of things for us.
Yeah.
So there were some bombings,
yeah,
other types of attacks, and they started clamping down on the military bases. And so
the coal bombing in Aden.
Yeah, there was coal. There was a bombing of a base in, was it Nigeria? That doesn't sound right. It could be Kenya. I can't remember. Anyway, but there was a bombing there. Then there was some attacks in Somalia. That was in there. Everything was going
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, it was all that. And then it just like the attacks got worse. And then there was also the World Trade Center attack before.
The World Trade Center bombing. Yeah,
and that was another one that actually, because that was a whole thing. Car parking garage, boom, under the So. There's a lot of stuff that was happening back in the late 90s.
Oklahoma City bombing.
In Oklahoma City. That one threw everybody for a loop because it was like everybody thought it was like international terrorism. No, it was domestic terrorism. Timothy McVeigh, I think it was. But that threw everybody for a loop. And I mean, but a daycare was like, one of the main victim areas. Terrible. Sorry, dour stuff. My bad.
Yeah, but like in the mid 90s, you could still like I said, like you drive up to the Navy boats or Army boats, and they wouldn't care.
Yeah,
it was very lax.
But I remember though when things changed on a military base, and my friend who used to be a prolific prankster tried to pull a joke and had like a bunch of military police pull like machine guns on him, trying to do some stupid nonsense, and he was like just like a kid. I'm talking like a teenage, preteen. I'm gonna say 12 or 13.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yep, that you gotta kill that, my guy. That's not gonna happen anymore." So.
Right after 9/11 too, like all the military people would always use 9/11 as an excuse for stuff. They always say, 9/11, 9/11. I'm like, what is it to do with what's happening right now? Like what's going on with me? Like. This has zero things to do with me. Like I remember we got pulled over by the Coast Guard. It was Ian and I on a sailboat, and they came over and asked for IDs and like, we need IDs because 9/11. I was like, what does that have to do with us being ID'd in the ocean right now?
So unfortunately it got a little too crazy. There was a friend of mine that I was carpooling with.
What are you suggesting?
There's a friend of mine I was carpooling with, and she, her unit, she was retired military, but she was still working federal government, and they were doing like the evaluations on bases and stuff. And I remember she was so super panicked and hyper attentive. We were driving through the HRBT. She saw a person of color in another car taking pictures of somebody in a car. Thought they were taking pictures of the tunnel, and then was like, she was telling me, she was like, "Oh, get their license plate and blah 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 blah." I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Well, they're like, assessing the tunnel and see what they can bomb and stuff." And I was like, "No, they're not. There's like just kids like sitting there just like taking pictures of each other." And it just got crazy there for a while after 9/11. Yeah. So it was a terrible.
We used to do the thing where remember the disposal cameras, and you could charge the flash up and hit it and make the flash go off without taking a picture.
Wait, How did you charge the flash though?
So remember some of them had the button on it where you could
and it was like you could actually hear it like
charge up.
Yeah, you could hear it charge
and then
up.
you could rather than take the picture, you could smack it. You could smack it and make the flash go off.
I forgot about that. And you could hear like whir. It was like
you could hear wind up, like charge up.
The little motor were like oh my gosh, yes. I forgot about that entirely. You just said something.
We used to use it because so on the stoplights they installed the flash sensors for emergency vehicles that would automatically change red lights to green lights.
Right.
And we found out that if we take a disposable camera and we charge it up and hit this flash at nighttime, it would change the lights.
Gosh, that checks out. That does check out because at one point in time they had photosensitive triggers.
Yes.
Now they use transponders.
Yeah. Now you but back then that was just like
you're right. They used to have it was like
so we sit there and just charge with the flash and hit the flash and change the lights.
And so as long as you flashed it like maybe like twice, it probably triggered, right?
Yeah, it triggers it. Yeah.
Jeez, that's okay. That's crazy. But that makes a lot of sense though. But I forgot about that little thing where it was like it made the little noise like. It sounded like one of those like zip. You remember the zip cars?
Yep.
You used to pull the little zip thing out of it, and the car would go. It sounded like that.
Now we're
like winding up.
Young people listen to this podcast be like,
"Oh my gosh!" Young people listening to this have no idea what we're talking about. They're like, "What?"
Cameras? Good times.
All right. So sorry. A lot of tangents on this one, guys.
So anyway, Salen goes into the pool. The Elantrians trickle back into the chapel where Hrathen is. Let's see. Realize there's not going to be any more deliveries of food from Sereni. They're kind of going over what food stocks they have, and they're like, "Oh, we still got our courtyard. We still got our." It's like, now you can come back and start farming again. Like, come on, guys, let's get back to work. At that point,
Wait, who says that? Wait a minute. What am I thinking of? I'm sorry.
So some of the Elantrians start to trickle back into Hrathen because there's no more food deliveries. So people that had left,
right.
Yeah, they start to come back in
because he knows it's like he's like, this is done now because you've had an attack. You've actually put Sereni in danger. She actually had to get saved by her guard. No, that's not air quotes. She actually did have to be saved.
Right.
But she had to be saved by her guard. So that's not happening anymore. No more nobilities coming in. That's just you just killed your gravy train. Yeah.
And they start talking about like, now that we're the only ones that are going to have food for foreseeable future, we got to get our defenses up. And like they start discussing everything, and they're like, you know what, we probably should just go and take them out now because they're probably a dozen of them left after all this. Like there's not anybody left. They also discussed they'd seen Hrathen, and they're like, I guess this is right at the same time where Hrathen comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hrathen and Galadon, they go down and see Hrathen, and they're like, "Oh,
let's help him.
Let's go help him." And then, right as soon as they're about to approach him, three of Shador's guys come up,
and this guy is like,
yeah. He just looks at him and goes, "I know kung fu."
This guy pulls the monkey paw and
it's like does the whole the Matrix.
Yeah. And then flexes afterwards.
The whole world just bends around.
Yeah, just everything bends around him.
He's the one.
Yeah.
He's the one. And they're
good
like,
for him though.
And Hrathen's like, I've heard that the monks all train in the monasteries, but good lord, I didn't know. Like,
I was shocked.
These like Shaolin monks, the Shaolin monks that are all So at this point, Hrathen and Galadon decide just to go ahead and take a risk, and they go into Shador's territory and go right up to her, and she's in there. I want food, and like they just throw down the uncooked grain, and they're like, here you go.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we got food. Here you go. Knowing that they can't eat the food because it's not cooked and they don't have the capacity to cook.
Right. They drop the food and then they just like mic drop, walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
Yep.
Deuces. And then they just walk. I'm like,
pretty much.
That's a maneuver, I guess.
Baller.
Hey.
Just mic drops.
Yeah. It's like, so the assumption is they understand that it is food, but if you want to eat it, gotta come to our house.
Gotta come to our house. Exactly.
Right.
And after a few hours, one of the followers show up at the chapel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Raiden's like, yeah, come on in. Yeah. So that's how we end that chapter. Now we get to the final chapter of the night, chapter 32, which is the longest one, even though it's not it's like an hour long. And it starts out with Serene is attending a ball and at Royal's house that he has arranged on her request. And he's like, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you asking for a ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm asking too. I'm like, why did you want a ball? What's the purpose here?
Yeah.
An eclipse ball of all things.
Yeah. Eclipse ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a full moon party.
Oh.
Those are fun. Ever been to Thailand?
There's a lot of them that go on. I mean, Ibiza's got them.
Ibiza has them. Yeah. Thailand's known for the full moon parties. Did you guys get one during your honeymoon?
Oh, heck no.
Okay.
No, we were not into that when we were in Thailand. It was a whole different set of things we were trying to get into. So
that's something that Orlando and I both have in common. We both honeymooned. Oh, he got married in Thailand.
Yeah, I set up the whole wedding. And everything.
The wedding was in Thailand.
Yeah, sure.
But we honeymooned in Thailand. So, yeah.
Yeah, Thailand. Can't beat it.
By the way, we were supposed to go to Orlando's wedding, my wife and I, and we found out we were expecting.
It was the insanest thing because there was two couples that were going to go with us. It was you and your wife.
Yeah.
And then my wife's best friend and her husband. And the same day,
both of us called
both
like,
of you called us and let us know that you were expecting with your first children. And I was like, this is insane. Yeah. The odds of this. And of course we were like, no, you're not going to be in Thailand with us with your first child.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that, you know,
with all the foodborne illnesses that you can get.
Oh, absolutely not. I was like, I would feel so terrible if something happened. So in both instances, now I don't know where y'all's, you know, pregnancy, like, you know, travails, you know, had been or whatever. But I know that my wife's best friend, they had been trying for a while.
We had been trying for 5 years before we ever.
So same situation then. I was like, we're not risking any of this for the sake of y'all coming to our wedding in Thailand. Now, I appreciate y'all's willingness to come. Yeah. But I was like, no, y'all stay right where you are, please. I want to see healthy babies. So that was important to us. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the Royal scrolled Serene about how she's been withdrawn for several days after the incident in Elantris.
Yeah, because he's telling her, he's like, I need you to, like, you know, step it up a bit because we need to have strong leadership, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I don't understand. She's like,
I dealt with the problem. I already talked to Iadon. It's like, no, Dilaf is the problem.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't know this Joker.
Yeah.
She's like, I know of him, but I don't get it.
Yeah. And she doesn't tell him why she requested the party either. She never gives her a straight answer.
Right. Even though he kind of probing. He's like, why?
He's asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Royal escorts Serene, and Serene realizes immediately, like, this might be a bad idea because he's like one of the most eligible bachelors in all of Erlon.
Oh, with Royal?
Yeah.
Well, I would think the most eligible bachelor is oh my gosh, I cannot remember the other guy's name. The guy that was even coming. Was he at some of the practices too? Anyway, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, younger guy. And of course, we found out later in this. Huh?
Is it Ahan?
Ahon? That could be it. But we found out later in this chapter, he's actually got eyes for another lady, and they kind of got the you know, the vibe going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does tell Ash to keep an eye on Iadon and report when the king leaves.
Right, when he leaves. So it's like she knows he's gonna do something where he's gonna, like, you know, he's gonna, like, just like French exit.
Yep. Yeah, so Serene and Royal, they mingle a bit, they chat about relationships, about trade and talking about the guests, and it's kind of like just a normal thing. Then Ashton's like, "Psst, hey, Iadon just left."
Yeah.
And Sweet's like, "All right, time to go." And Ashton's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You remember how there's like a secret passageway in my wall?" It's like, "We don't know about that." And she's like, "There's totally a secret tunnel."
Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes, secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel, yeah.
You stretch in there. You know that, right? You stretch that one.
I was gonna play.
You got ahead of yourself, but you got excited. You were like, "I have to hit the button."
I had to hit the button.
Go ahead.
Secret tunnel.
I'll let you do it. But she was more worried about the fact she's like, "Okay, where is he going?"
Yeah.
And she set this all up because he's like, he's doing something at this time of night.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just got to see what's going on. Now, this I will give Brandon all kinds of credit on. He laid all of the hints about disappearing people this whole book.
Oh yeah.
He's been saying it like for like chapter on chapter on chapter. He's like, so-and-so disappeared, and they were supposed to go home. And then it would like come up where it's like, well, they didn't show up home. We didn't hear about them, blah, blah, blah. He has been laying the seeds about this the whole time. And this is where he redeemed himself, in my opinion, after a chapter where I was like, this is kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
This chapter right here redeemed himself instantly because it was like a culmination of things. If you had just been listening in, paid attention to the hints and the clues, it was there the whole time.
It was.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I was happy about it.
She sneaks into the sewers after him, and she's like being all creepy and
Don't
just.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I love them so much, by the way.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
She's the worst. Really, she's the worst.
But Sereni slips and falls. So
yes. Well, she slips and falls when she sees, basically Lady like all splayed open.
And naked Iadon just like rubbing her guts all over himself.
Turns around the neck like,
it puts the lotion on the skin.
Me? I'm sorry. Oh, you talk about this? Oh, this is my butter knife. Don't worry about this. Worry about this. But the thing that got me though is when Dilaf is there, I was like, what? Wait.
Well, that's how everybody else runs in.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, I get Royal coming in, right? Because I knew right off bat, I was like, them Aeons talked because it was kind of in your face that the Aeon was there. He's like, oh, she's like, I didn't even know you had Aeon. He's like, well, I don't pull him out all the time. I was like, well, that's special to remember. And Aeon's got that telecommunication thing. So I was not surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
The one that got me was Dilaf. And I was like, wait. Was Dilaf already there?
And no. Explains that.
Shadows? Explains
that later.
I know. But at the moment that it happens and it says Dilaf is there, I was like, wait, wait, what? What?
So,
I was like, was he like setting him up, or is it anyway? So I'm still sus on Dilaf on that one. So I'll be honest.
We find out that Iadon's been practicing the Jeskar mysteries, which are like outlawed religion or something.
Now, of course, now I'm going to go back and listen to the chapters early where they start talking about the mysteries. Because there was, I feel like there's probably some hints that were dropped.
There were there's one person that said like, no, not the mysteries. We actually just covered not the mysteries. Like, no, we're not. They're not crazy.
But I feel like there's something about like sacrifices or something, and I just like kind of want to go back and listen to it, but I just haven't put in the effort yet. So
sure. What's his name? Iandel comes in and just takes out the arm of one of the, because like all the guards or the priests or whatever they are, the rope figures come at Sereni with knives.
And he comes through and just like, He just swipes through and didn't he like behead some dudes or
He could
something?
the arm like Obi-Wan Kenobi style, like in the
Okay, right. But I just know he dismembers
Yeah.
something. So
yeah, in the cabana and Mos
Yeah.
Eisley's just
that's 2. So that's 2 saves this guy does because
Yeah.
he does it to the Elantrians. Well, he's Elantris. He excuse me, does that, and now he's done it again.
Oh, I can't remember what practical effect did they use for lightsaber noises. I learned this the other day.
The noises they use the wire, and so
Yeah.
there's like a wire, and they would hit it with a metal piece, and it would make that noise. It's like
That's what it was. Yeah.
no, that was a blaster.
That was for
Sorry,
blasters.
That was a
yeah.
blaster. That's my bad.
I
I don't want Star Wars nerds to come at me because I am a Star
that
Wars
was
nerd.
blasters.
That's the
Is
blaster.
that effect made from a combination of the hum from an idling interlocking motor from a movie projector,
Okay.
and then the interference caused by a television set and a shield.
There it is. That's the one I'm thinking of. It's the interference from a television set. Right.
So
like the blaster was different than the
so the hum
set
from
one.
like a projector.
Yep.
Mixed with the interference in a microphone next to like an old like tube TV.
Yep. Yeah.
And they blend the 2 sounds together and you get the
Yeah, but sorry, I led you guys down the wrong path with the blaster thing.
Yeah, that was like, from tapping a wire.
But that was a long, like taut, like really thick wire.
Yeah.
Metal wire.
Yeah.
And it was like taut, and it would hit it, and it was like pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Practical effects, man. Before the
I love that stuff, by the way. Practical effects.
This is awesome.
If you ever get a chance to listen to like I think they're called gaffers. I don't know. Is that the right term?
Yeah, gaffers. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but if you ever get a chance, I mean, there's so many YouTube videos, especially the Star Wars gaffers. Watch those things. Anybody listening to this, because it is like so crazy inventive the way they come with the noises they come up with, and then like watch it on YouTube because you watch them actually make these noises the ways they do it, and you're just like mind blown.
Yeah.
And again, it's just so inventive the way they just like when somebody comes up to them and says, "Hey, I want the sound of a butterfly farting on a microphone." They're like, "I got you, fam." How do you come up with that noise? They just like, it probably sounds like this, and then they just put something together and boom, this amazing noise.
Yeah, there's a type of bird in Indonesia that sounds like it sounds like a Nintendo game.
Really?
Like it has like the 8-bit type sound, like that.
Oh, so it sounds like Super Mario Brothers, like
almost like that. It's not quite as melodic, but it has that same like sound.
Oh, okay.
We were in Flores Island in Indonesia, hiking up a volcano, and we heard the bird in the jungle, and it was like, it sounds like a Nintendo game, like someone's playing like a Switch back.
Nice.
Oh, this was before Switch, but Nintendo. Anyway, Iantel saves Sariti. They find out about the Jessica mysteries. Iadon is taken prisoner, and they're like, "Damn girl, you yelled at him, you saved him, and then you just deposed him all."
all in just a few days, just like it's like 3 days. She just like took him from like one end to the other end, right? Yeah.
All of it.
And then we find out that he was praying for her demise because that's what that's what was written.
That's the sacrifice was for. Yeah.
It's
like a voodoo doll poking pins.
I know.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. Crazy. And also you get the funny moment with Ash, the Sion, where it's like, "How'd you know I was here?" I was like, "Oh, your Sion told me." It's like, "Ash." Like, he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, she said she's gonna do something to get herself killed." It's like, "Ash." She's like, "I'm sorry." Like,
he was sorry, not sorry though. He was like, he was like, "Sorry, not really sorry though."
Yeah.
And good for him.
Yeah.
I say him.
It's okay. He has a male voice in the audiobook. It's okay. And yeah, so and then that's also where we found out where Dilaf was following around Royal. So when Royal left after Ash told Royal, Dilaf,
And
we didn't have time to
right.
deal with him, so he just followed
They
us.
couldn't shake him.
Yeah, they couldn't shake him.
So they were like, well, we ain't got time to try to figure out some way to get him off of our trail. So we just went ahead and just let him follow.
But they also say, the incident puts Telri in a really good position, though, to take the throne now. Which
why?
Telri's the person that Hrathen was working with. The other noble.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right, because we thought that he was done.
Yeah.
After Iadon had gotten back into getting his act together, and he was almost destitute. And then they, Sereni put together the trade situation and everything, and he was kind of out. But yeah, this does put him back in a position where he can kind of get back on top. So
yeah, and that's how we end this chapter.
Yeah.
So fun times. That's all the chapters we have for tonight. So
yeah.
Any final thoughts? Anything you missed?
No, I think you covered everything that I was thinking of. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that was of note. No, we hit all the stuff that I was really oohing and ahhing about, or things where I was and again, my main things was the uneven writing in one chapter, but then he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
Just a couple chapters later, and I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because they bring it up. It's well, all this time, it's now where all missing servants and stuff went. Yeah. Why he's been taking the secret tunnel out of the castle and everything.
Nice. I got you sing it.
You got me to sing it. So you know why he did that. So all of that, and then the fact that he was so ambivalent about the religion and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a super hardcore, allegiant to a particular religion, and you don't want to look weird to some other person who's not in that religion, the way you do it is you just try to downplay it. You're well, whatever, I know of it, but then it's I drink chicken blood at night, that kind of thing. So
I don't practice Santeria. I got no crystal.
Oh no.
Keep the music theme going.
You got to now.
Yeah, there's lots of music we got. So favorite character.
Favorite character. Why am I surprised that you asked the question? I mean, you've been doing it now for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And I did put no thought into it. I'm gonna put it down to shoot. I thought I had taken notes and I did not. The guy's name. I feel like I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Salen?
Salen? Yeah.
Salen? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Salen, because I feel like he was dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
Dedicated
to
the cause.
Yeah.
And I hated seeing him go down.
Yeah.
So salute to that dude. I mean, I appreciate everything he did. He battled hard.
Yeah.
He was he took it very seriously. Protecting Hrathen. That's the one though. So again, I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to say rest in peace to Salen. Sorry, to for what he's done. So that's my guy.
Okay, I'll pick Rick.
Who?
Rick. You tell me to hit the sauce a little bit tonight.
All right, I'm done with this episode. I'm done. It's just
Rick. That's Rick. No, I'll pick Iandel. Just to take the dude's armor off because that's pretty awesome.
You could at least pick Marvin. He's your cousin, Marvin Ashley. Hey, the Family Guy joint.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
I'm no stranger to love.
I like the fact that he his just turned into the skid on this one though. He's like, he knows he's a meme, and he plays into it.
Loves it. Yeah.
He's such a good sport about it. I like
Yeah.
it. So good for him.
There's a lot of people like that just lean into their meme.
You have to. I mean,
and I don't know if they do it because they just want the 15 minutes of fame, or if
it's because like if you're still part of the zeitgeist, just be part of the zeitgeist.
Like the Hawk Tua girl.
she's now, you know, and I get it. She gets a lot of hate because it's like, yeah, she was like, you know, known for like one little sexual meme moment, whatever.
Yeah.
But she has done some like nice things though too.
Yeah.
And things that are like uplifting.
She has.
So I'm again, she's not as like one dimensional as everybody probably thinks about her.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm just I'll be the first one to be like, now these idiots who actually have gotten tattoos of her and got talked to, I'm like, that's just dumb. Sorry. You In fact, by the way, doing anything and getting a tattoo of something that is like gonna be a fleeting moment, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm pleading to you, don't do it.
So don't get misborn tattoos.
That's not a fleeting zeitgeist moment.
It's not.
No. It's a book, and you enjoy it. That's
part of my
different.
life.
Yeah, but like, these people getting a Hawk to a girl like tattooed on their arms or whatever, I'm like, no, don't do it. Because I got to think to yourself, what is it like when you're 70? I have tattoos. All my tattoos are things that I cared a lot about, which are in my freaking office right now. And they will hang with me for forever because, I mean, they're not going away.
Yeah.
Getting Hawk to a girl, what's that going to look like in 20 years when nobody remembers what she looks like? Or you see her on, like, CNBC, like, trying to, like, sell, like, a bath beads or something.
On QVC late at night. Yep. Yeah. Well, next week we'll be doing 7 chapters.
How dare you, sir?
7.
Well, luckily for you, already read 2, but how dare you?
Yeah, 7 chapters. So through 39.
All right.
And then the week after that, I think it's 8 chapters. So 1, 2.
Good gracious, man.
Oh no, it's 7 again. It's 7.
What are you doing to me?
They're short chapters.
I don't want to hear about that. Luckily, I do them on my. Every Thursday I schedule a 1.5 hour bike workout, specifically where I listen to these chapters. So now, the reason why it works is because I listen to the chapters at 1.5 speed on Audible, so it always works out. Usually, they never go longer than a bike ride. If you put too many chapters together and I can't finish my bike ride before the chapters are done,
I'll
come after you.
I do it by length. So let me go to my sheets, my spreadsheet. So the 7 chapters we're doing is actually shorter amount of time than this last episode.
I trust you. Yeah.
And then we have 7 again, which is actually shorter than this episode too.
But I recognize that even when we were doing the Mistborn, I recognize that usually it was, if I do it at 1.5 speed, I can usually get through an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yep, that works.
The week of that, we're doing 8 chapters, but that's still shorter than the episode we did like 3 weeks ago. So, or not 3 weeks, 3 times ago. Because we were recording 3 weeks ago.
It was 3 episodes ago.
3 episodes ago.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference how many weeks, just 3 episodes ago.
3 episodes ago.
Yep.
So that's the plan. How we can found is thecosmoreads.com. I think that website still works.
Why wouldn't it still work?
I don't know. I've changed around like a lot. So like we're in the process of like changing bank accounts and stuff like that and moving things around. So I'm not sure what the payment for that, the hosting fee goes from. So if it drops, I just need to re-up. I need to change what. I haven't gone through and changed all the accounts. So I also got an email.
If you ever get to the point where it's like you have problems or whatever, just let me know. I have a web server and I can always move it over and host it.
Okay, host it there. Okay.
Yeah, I've got so much space on my web
server. I mean, it's just like hosting stuff and fees. It's happened before with the Will Reads where we dropped for like 3 weeks because like I changed banks and I didn't realize that. Actually, I did realize, and then I got busy, and I thought I'm forgetting like to change
because there's 2 things: there's domain registration, and then it's the actual hosting.
Right.
So I mean, again, if you ever get to a point where there's a problem with the hosting, you just let me know. I can host.
Sure. Yeah.
But then the domain registration, you do have to pay for that. But
yeah, that's through GoDaddy, which
yeah.
is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, all
We'll
that
get it
fun
figured
stuff.
out. No worries.
So yeah, the CosbyReads.com. You find links to all of our cool stuff. You can find links to episodes, find links to Discord, find links to Patreon, find links to merchandise, which hopefully at some point I will put more stuff in our merchandise store. I have ideas, such as Little Shop of Sheor,
Right.
and our mega hats. Make Elantris great again, which would have been perfect for now we're coming to political season. When's it not political season in America? It's always political season.
It's not, but look, it can't be deep red though. It's got to be like another color. I don't know what color it's going to be. It's got to be something. It's got to be something that aligns with the Elantris though.
Gray.
Well, didn't it be black? Right? It's like a black,
Gray.
like yeah. I don't know. It's got to be something that aligns with that though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Of course you will.
Make Elantris great again.
Make Elantris great again. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's how we can found, and that's pretty much, I think, all I got for this week. So, until next time, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for watching the Cosmere Reads.
God stinks, God stay fresh. God stinks, God stay fresh.